Hi, and welcome back to NDI Central Live, coming to you from the NewTek booth at NAB 2018 from the South Hall at the Las Vegas Convention Center. My name's Rex Olson, and for the next couple days, we're going to be webcasting live right from here. So if you're planning on coming to NAB still, there's still time. Make sure you stop by the NewTek booth, check out everything that we've got going on here. Visit NDI Central Pavilion, that's happening right next to the NewTek booth as well, to see all the great products coming to you from NAB. Well, we're always excited to hear about how people are using NewTek products and using NDI. And so when someone comes by the booth, we want to grab them and find out what they're doing. And that's what happened with Brett here. Brett Collins from BC Live Productions, welcome to NDI Central Live.
Thanks, Rex. Appreciate it.
Now, you do this kind of thing all the time.
Yeah, pretty frequently.
We do this once a year, and you can probably tell. But Brett, tell us about BC Live.
Sure thing. Well, we're a full-service live streaming production company, so we specialize in the live streaming aspect. We do a lot of entertainment sort of stuff, so we red carpets, product launches, that sort of thing, as well as Q&As with people on different TV shows and whatnot. Yeah, I mean that's.
You've been doing this for how long now?
About 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And you use NewTek products, don't you?
Yeah, we're very much a NewTek shop, so we have a lot of your products actually. We have the TC1 with the NC1 combo. We have the 460, the 860, the 8000, the Mini. Like with a bunch of stuff.
So what do you find about TriCaster NewTek products that has kept you going? Has built your business,
think
really?
it's like a Swiss Army knife of production, right? So I mean the whole marketing spiel before was a production truck in a box, and I think it is very much like that. You cover so much ground, so you don't need all these other machines to do productions, which is really useful, especially in remote stuff where you don't want to travel with a lot of gear.
Great. Now, so how have you adopted the whole NDI infrastructure?
Well, we've definitely used it for environments where just cabling is an issue. So I mean, it cuts a lot of that down because we can send so many signals out over one cable. It really helps us streamline our process there. One of our big projects is VidCon that we do on a yearly basis. And we're located in several different halls all around Anaheim Convention Center, and to make that happen, it's a lot of different connectivity. So we'll use NDI to get some of those streams back and forth. Particularly where we have our master control in one station, and a complete other talk show set in a different part of the convention center entirely. So we can bring all those cameras back. You can send program return back. We can send graphics back, and it's great.
Now, are you using the convention center's network infrastructure, or are you
so
setting
we
up
are.
something separate?
We're using their infrastructure for that. So we're not running those cables.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of are you running into any issues or major issues? I mean, it sounds like it's working out to be able to come into a convention facility and make that work.
Yeah, I mean, it's you have to be aware of the fact that network traffic is potentially an issue. So we want to isolate that as much as we can. So we'll use a combination of fiber and Ethernet and conversion there, so to try and really isolate those connections, because if we're on specifically Ethernet, then we can run into all of the other vendors that are trying to use that network as well. But if we have a fiber link, then we just stick some Ethernet converters on either end, and we have our own little private VPN there.
So what has been? Tell me about maybe one of the more challenging productions that you've had.
Well, I mean, just in terms of sheer coverage, we've actually out here in the Vegas Motor Speedway, we were doing a show for Toyota where we had to have in-car cameras as they were driving around the tracks, and it was for an internal Toyota's dealer day where they bring all the dealers out and they show them, what the new cars can do. So our task was to get cameras in all the different cars that they were going to be showing, and so we could have this internal TV show. These are live feeds, yeah. You know, that comes with its own sort of
So you're basically
challenges.
doing the equivalent of a major broadcast race coverage
Yeah.
for a corporate event.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you find that expectations have gone up and up over time for events such as that are
Absolutely.
not broadcast?
Yeah, I mean, I think that people's tolerance for mistakes is getting lower and lower.
Yeah. We can
so-
relate.
Yeah. So yeah, these corporate shows, they do expect TV quality now, and you know we're able to deliver that with a lot of the the products that you guys are offering, as amongst other things.
Right. So what you've had a chance to walk around the show? Have you been here yesterday and today, or just?
I
today?
have been, but I was working yesterday.
Oh,
so
okay.
today's my roaming day.
Okay. Anything interesting you've seen so far?
Well, I think that, you know, for me, 4K is becoming a more frequently asked for thing now. So I'm exploring that within a little more detail. I think last year, you know, a lot of products were saying, hey, we can do 4K. Now it's the clients are catching up and saying, we want this.
Okay.
So I've got to start figuring all that
it's
stuff
starting
out.
to
Yeah.
come into that. Now, do you think they want to? Is it for large screen display, or what do you think their request for 4K is really from?
I think it's a romantic request in a lot of senses until
The new thing.
right. I mean, you know, like Facebook's still doing 720, so you know, and until once those things catch up, I mean, you can do YouTube at 4K, so we can stream there. But I think we're just trying to stay ahead of the game.
Yeah.
You know, and it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Well, Brett, thanks for taking some time with us
Absolutely.
today. And where can people find out more about BC Live?
BCLiveProductions.com. You can read up about some of our fun shows, and you know, we try to keep pretty consistent about posting, you know, cool little projects that we're doing. So
Great.
yeah,
So we'll check that out.
absolutely.
Great.
Thanks,
Brett,
Rex.
Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.
All right. That's BC Live Productions. So stick around. We're going to have more interviews coming up very shortly.